All right, so here we are at Underground Art City. Actually, we're at Art City, USA. That is somewhere nowhere in Southern California where the waves are big and the men are small. I don't know. But here we are. We're starting in a small, tiny house. This is okay. The last thing I did in 24 was buy the first thing we're going to do in 2025, which is start the new revolution of how to become homeful and hungerless for 2025 and help other people do that too. Yeah. So right now, we're waiting for the band to show up because my other thing is tribal me and music and such. So the goal this year is to start a whole new concept that I've been working on for the last 45 or 40 years or so. And it's the idea that if people like me, I'm just a regular Joe, a regular guy, and I listen to KPFK a lot. And that inspired me to think of stuff outside the box. And so I felt like if I could get this stuff and if I could show other people, they would get the stuff and they would actually get it. And then together we could do great things. And it's actually in my horoscope this month too, to say that we are going to start some really big ideas, that I'm absolutely in the right space and the right time to start these kinds of things. So I hope that you will, get in there and do the subscription and so forth. So Renee, let's go ahead and run the intro and see who we got here.
Okay, intro coming up. Sorry, he's just looking for it.
All right, I guess that was it. Okay. That's not the one I was thinking about. Normally, it was play the whole
other one. Okay, all right, we got another one. Let's do the other one. Let's do the other one.
Okay, go ahead. Ready, set, go.
You're one of the very, very few people getting this message. We want to prove to the whole world that the impossible dream can happen.
Here we are, once again, back in the WholEarth. So we're starting with the tiny home. The question this year is how to become homeful and hungerless and help other people become homeful and hungerless. And so we're going to start with a small, tiny trailer, and we're going to make this thing produce its own water, produce 120% of the energy it needs, that it can produce its own water and condense water into usable water. Because we want to follow the water right now. And then we're going to be learning how to spin the water and to bring energy back into the game. But time is running out and people are starting to line up for our next adventure. And there he is. There's Johnny. He's got a mustache going.
This is so cool.
Oh, see that?
Oh, my God.
The reaction to this trailer.
Oh, my God. This is so cool. What year is it? Like
59.
Oh, shit.
Just the year before I was born.
Damn.
So I'm in a 59 Shasta trailer. It's a 13-foot trailer. And it's been restored to a classic state right now, that it's in pristine condition.
It's in pristine outside. It's polished aluminum.
That's right. Polished
Looks
aluminum.
like an Airstream.
It looks like an Airstream, doesn't it? It's so cool. We're going to do some photographs with this thing before. As soon as it gets cool, I mean, you want to play outside? There's going to be a sunset today. It's going to be glorious sunset.
Right, well.
But Trent's got a gig. He's got to leave at 5:30 or 5 right on the money. He's going to be jamming. Right. So he's like, let's just take the easy way.
Get up the way
we are. So I'm doing this, and then it's ready to go. We're going to start get this whole thing dressed out, ready for Renee to come out and experience what it's like to be homeful in California at Art City, USA. So go ahead and please go ahead and like and subscribe and give us some things. Also, look for us. We're going to be putting new material on the Blue Sky for sure. That's kind of a place where we want to be making material. We also want to go to Nebula. I think we're going to go to Nebula for more likes and looks, because we're starting something brand new. We have not done anything before. Now, everything that I'm talking to you about right now is based on stuff that I knew to be true and that you know to be true, as it is a legacy of my father in that he was a key component of the longevity of what we know to be Prudential Insurance Company. Now, that company's been split up and changed since he ran that part of it. But the goal of any good insurance company is to be able to make due on the claim. So we're going to start learning in this course. We're going to be starting a course. The next time you start the WholEarth game, it'll be starting chapter 1 of how to play the WholEarth game. And we're going to start the course on how to build wealth, starting from the ground up. And together, if we get it right, you'll all be part of it, because we want investors to come in, and small, large, medium-sized investors, so that we can fund and insure our own projects. This is the only way we can go ahead and get around the regulations and the standards that are keeping small businesses out of the market. That's right. Anyhow, so stay tuned, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Put the notification bell. I hate that when people say it, but if it'll help me in any way to get hello, Diamond, come on in. We're talking about a new thing. You Michiganders are going to be able to figure this out. This is not a problem, but we're going to be using California cannabis money to redesign, if we get it right. So you have to start with the conjuring. This is just before it's going to happen, but we're going to use, if I get it right, it'll be funded completely by cannabis money to fund more cannabis projects, but also industrial hemp projects. We're looking for the positive energy flow. We know that we can also start buying land away from those speculators who are gouging up our land right now. We can use hemp to grow green all of these brown fields around California, and just industrial hemp alone. And industrial hemp can solve all of the world's problems, all of our problems in the state of California. We are perfect to take advantage of a new green revolution. This is something we also want to do, is create a situation of reparations, so that we can take care of the people that were affected by the legalization of marijuana, because that whole thing, as you know, was controversial. So we're going to go into the details of how recreational marijuana can also transform California for the better. Like, we can use that money and we can direct it into positive energy sources that are going to make this state even stronger. And we want to be able to set the pace and get, the California way is the only way to go, because we have to go back and take all of this back to our brothers and sisters throughout the country, because we're all connected. Everybody's connected on this planet. Every living thing is connected by 5 things. And we're all primarily water. So water is one of the key elements in the game. And once we understand how to use water for our benefit and to change it, then we can really start to work on, creating healthy, happy, long lives on one WholEarth spaceship, right? So get in the game, tell your friends. We'll be back out. I'll send you a link if you subscribe, and we'll get you a notification for the next episode, and we'll start getting into the nuts and bolts of how we're going to redesign the financial and insurance and home financing and banking industries. We're going to go right up to the limit, but we're going to find it, and we're going to do it legally. We're going to do it ethically, and we're going to do it for the long-term benefit of you, the regular folks who's living here in California. And we're going to take this and we're going to spread it around the world and spread it around the country, mainly get it over to our friends in Texas, our friends in Florida, our friends all over there who are just regular folks. The Green Revolution. marijuana and cannabis and industrial hemp are the versatile plant. It can be used in almost every aspect of our lives. And so it's here to be the teacher plant. We are going to accept it, and we're going to benefit from the 120% that planet gives us. So stay tuned. We'll see you next week.